In this video we shall have a look at what to do if your air conditioner does not start or is not cooling very well. Here, I shall explain how to troubleshoot a malfunctioning air conditioning unit in a recreational vehicle. This information might help you avoid a visit to the workshop. There are various air conditioning manufacturers. In this case we shall look at the Truma system, which is one of the most popular in Europe. Here, the Truma air conditioner is connected to a CP Plus display. The first thing to do is to check on the display if there is an error. For example, E17 or W17 means that there is not enough voltage. Here you need to check the incoming power. It could be that there is no power coming in. The first obvious thing to check is the fuse at the junction box. If the problem is not the fuse, then it could be that there is not enough power coming into the system. There are frequently problems in southern Europe on campsites in summer where many people are attempting to use air conditioning at the same time and there is not enough power to supply all of them. In this case, if there is not sufficient power, then the air conditioning will not work. Not all control panels will indicate that the power is insufficient and may suggest that the full 230 volts is there. In the case where there are many other users, it is quite possible that there is enough charge to show that charge is present, but not enough to keep the air conditioning running. If the air conditioning starts and then stops, then it is probable that this is the cause. If you have a CP Plus control panel from Truma, it will indicate that the voltage is insufficient. You can also check the ambient temperature. The air conditioning only starts when the temperature is above 18 degrees. This means that if the temperature is not high enough, the compressor will not switch on at all. Always unwind the electrical cable, especially if it is on a cable drum. If a cable or a cable drum is rolled up like this, an induction voltage is created that could cause an error. It is important, especially in connection with an air conditioning system, that you use a cable drum with permanently attached CEE plugs. This also ensures that there are no error messages and problems with the air conditioning. Most cable drums have a small red button, behind which there is a fuse. If the air conditioning is not working, press the button as it might have tripped. Even if the cooling performance is weak, there could be several causes that you can easily check and fix yourself. On the one hand, it is of course important that all windows, skylights and doors are closed and that the habitation door is not constantly being opened during the day. One can also close down the window blinds, but remember that these blinds are not designed to be sun blinds. Do not fully close the blind, always leave a gap so that hot air can escape. If hot air is unable to escape, then the acrylic windows could get damaged or even warp. One can of course put blinds on the glass windows at the front of the vehicle. Check from time to time whether the air conditioning filters are clean. Cooled air is ejected to the front and back and sucked in again in the middle. The speed at which this air moves is significantly reduced if there is dust. There are air filters that are inside the vehicle. They need to be cleaned occasionally. However, there are also inlets on the roof of the vehicle in front of which leaves or other dirt can get. Check there if they are clean. Another reason why the air conditioner is not cooling could be that the set temperature selected on the remote control or on the CP Plus has been reached. Then, of course, the air conditioner stops cooling. However, it could also be that a defrosting process is running. This defrosting process is started automatically. When it starts defrosting depends on the brand of air conditioner. This is a necessary process due to condensation or ice formation on the evaporator. This ice formation occurs when the temperature is set too low compared to the outside temperature. One should set the air conditioning to a maximum of 6 to 8 degrees difference to the outside temperature. One is always tempted to set the air conditioning a little colder so that desired temperature is reached more quickly. However, under certain circumstances this would be counterproductive and would lead to the formation of condensation. In the case of air conditioning systems that do not have an automatic defrosting process, it is recommended that the air conditioning system be switched off for 20 minutes every 2 hours when the outside temperature is high. If the system is not switched off, then a level of condensation is reached which will have a significant impact on the cooling capacity of the unit. In addition, the formation of condensation could develop so much that the condensation runs down the outside of the vehicle. That would not be a problem. However, what would be a problem would be if the vehicle was standing at an angle that made the condensation drip into the interior of the air conditioning system and thus into your vehicle. Therefore, it is best to keep the vehicle as level as possible when the air conditioning is on. If you still have water entering the interior of the vehicle, then check to see if the condensation drainage holes from the air conditioning system are blocked. This can happen because of leaves, dust, dirt, etc., and will prevent this condensed water from running off. The condensation drainage holes are not usually directly visible. If you have water entering the vehicle, it is very likely that the openings are blocked. If you are unable to find them and unblock them yourself, then you should visit a specialist dealer who will open and then clean the air conditioning system. These are the commonest reasons why the air conditioning system does not work. For other faults you will need to get specialist assistance. You can find the solutions to many RV-related problems on our app, Help 2 Camp.